Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
I have two questions.
Go ahead.
My first question is, say if you have a picture of a dead person, like your grandmother, can you show it to your children and say, oh, this was your grandmother, or this was your uncle, and so and so? And my second question is again about Salah. And I just want to know how you perform the sunnah prayers. So do you do it like, say, before Fajr or after Duhur, etc.? Jazakallah khair.
Great question. So the first part of the question is, if you have a picture of somebody who has passed away, so whether it be a grandmother, somebody that is close to you, a brother, sister, whatever the case is, and you show your children and you remind them that, look, this is who your grandmother is, this is absolutely permissible and there is really no harm in this. As a matter of fact, it can actually be encouraged, because what you're doing is you're also teaching your children that, you know, this is a reality in life, that there was once upon a time where this person was alive. So once the children are mature enough to understand that and to comprehend what it is that you're saying, then absolutely it is a beautiful reminder for them, especially when it is somebody that they can relate to, like a grandmother or a relative and so on. And the second part of the question is again the sunnah prayers. How do you perform the sunnah prayers? The sunnah prayers are usually done in 2 rak'at forms. So before the Fajr Salah, there are 2 rak'ats. The 2 rak'ats are performed exactly like Fajr. Then you have Salatul Dhuhr, which can either be 4 or 2, depending on certain narrations, before the Dhuhr prayer, then 2 after. So what's going to happen here? Let's use Fajr for an example. It's going to be Fajr time. You hear the adhan, and this is going to be consistent and the same for all of the other prayers. You hear the adhan. You make your dua. Now is the time that you perform the sunnah prayers that is to happen prior to that obligatory salah. So for Fajr, this is when you will pray 2 rak'ats. When you are done the 2 rak'ats, you wait, you pray your Salatul Fajr, and then you're done. And if it's like a salah such as Maghrib, where after Maghrib you pray 2 sunnah rak'ats, then what you will do is you will perform your Salatul Maghrib, you will finish the salah, and then you will do your dhikr, and immediately after you've done your dhikr, you stand up and you pray your 2 rak'ats. It should be done quietly. It is not something that you recite out loud. You can recite whatever surah that you wish, and you can keep it as long as you want. So really and truly the room is there for you to play with on how long you want it to be and how much you wish to recite. But it's important that the difference between sunnah rak'ats and other prayers is that at least it should be done quietly and to yourself.